the Chicago Cubs first baseman here live on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Anthony?
I'm good, Rich. How you doing?
Where is that baseball right now?
It is in the hands of our wonderful owner, Mr. Tom Ricketts. We gave it back to him, and he deserves it, and the city deserves it way more than it would have been sitting in my drawer or something.
No, I noticed you tucked it in your back pocket right away, right? You took care of that ball.
Of course. That ball is very monumental. It's maybe one of the most historic balls in baseball of our time.
Well, I know. I mean, James White scored the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl and put the ball on the ground. I mean, he should have tucked that thing away. If you think about it, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. Every piece of memorabilia is just it's history.
So, are you guys talking about an encore here at all?
Of course, it's really the same look we've had in our eyes last spring. Is just kind of starting envisioning that parade route on Michigan Avenue again, and what it takes to get there.
But I mean, some places don't even talk about that. Are you're openly talking about repeating in your clubhouse right now?
Yes, no doubt about it. I mean, that's the bar. The bar is set, and we have the team, we have the coaches, we have everyone to do it. So it's a matter of going out there, and obviously talk is cheap, but the expectations are set, and we're envisioning it.
Anthony Rizzo joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. This week, I don't know how to put this question, but I'll just flat out ask it. Did you give a motivational speech buck naked to your team during the World Series, Anthony? Did that happen?
Something along those lines. It's just one of those things. We're backs against the wall. We're down 3-1. Just got to rally. Everyone's got to rally together, and we did, and we've done it all year. And Game 7 was no different, and it's just about keeping it loose. The biggest game of the year, you got to be the loosest. So just trying to get everyone ready to go and loose.
So you're saying if the series was tied at 2 games apiece, you would have put some clothes on for that speech?
If the series is tied 2 games apiece, yeah, it was. It wouldn't have been. It would have been business as usual, but just messing around. I mean, throughout the year, guys mess around all the time. So this is just a bigger stage, so it gets a little more publicity, I guess.
All right, and I saw David Ross dancing last night, and you were part of the broadcast last night as well, Anthony.
Yes, amazing job he did. I wish I could have been there, but
what do you think?
Him dancing is just him able to just go out there and do that in front of all the viewers is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and he fake hit a ball and he starts running around the bases, and then all of a sudden he's doing like the jitterbug or something like that. That was
right. It starts out a little nerve-wracking, like, okay, what's he gonna do here? But his partner Lindsay Arnold is amazing, and she choreographed a pretty good dance.
Now, did you guys watch this en masse, all the Cubs together last night with David?
We watched it. So we were on the West Coast. We were at West Coast time, so we had to live stream it.
Okay.
And watch it. There's a few of us there, and then everyone else watched it later.
Now, you're on the cover of MLB The Show 17. What does that stand for you? I know you're an avid gamer, that you're now on the cover of something like this as well.
Well, I mean, just to be part of the game is amazing. Got Ken Griffey in the game, a bunch of guys throughout the league that are in it, and it's an amazing game, and they kind of just outdo themselves every year, and I don't really understand how they do it, but it's amazing how it's just every year something new comes out, and it's even more fun than last year.
So it's an accurate portrayal of your stance and everything else, you would say?
Yeah, I mean, everything. They got celebrations down, the ballpark's down to a T of basically it's like you're there at every stadium, and you can create players. It's the whole thing. It's pretty amazing.
Anthony Rizzo, Cubs first baseman, joining me here. What does it mean knowing what you – I mean, you saw the outpouring in Chicago after it was all over, that you now have a chance to – you rewrote the record books last year, but you now have a chance to rewrite the way folks view the Chicago Cubs for decades to come, that you and this team have an opportunity to continue to win and do what you did last year, that it's no longer a punchline. I mean, I'm wondering what that means to you, Anthony.
It's definitely something that we want to do. We want to be a team that wins year in and year out, and it's not easy. You get to the playoffs and crazy things happen, and plays don't go your way, and the best team doesn't always win. But I think the most important thing is to put ourselves in a position to be there and make that run again, and to do it all over again. You do it again. Last time the Cubs won was 2 years in a row, 07, 08. So hopefully history repeats itself 109 years later.
Right. We had Kurt Busch in studio yesterday. He said that you offered to ride shotgun as he rode your car. Anthony, did that happen?
No, it didn't, but I'm going to hold him to that next time I see him. Let him drive and let him really let the reins off.
Well, I mean, is your insurance there to cover? I mean, because he's known for swapping some paint. I imagine that, that car is not suitable for paint swapping, Anthony.
We'll go on a track or something. Maybe we'll just get one of his cars and throw like a passenger seat in there or something. Okay. I'll just hold on to the roof or something.
I like it. And I appreciate you calling in, Anthony. When you're out here in Los Angeles playing the Dodgers, if you have some time, I'd love to have you in studio and meet you, shake your hand, and have a longer chat with you.
Awesome. Sounds good.
You got
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. That's Anthony Rizzo of the Chicago Cubs first baseman.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.